Aloe vera is one plant that I would always have in my garden because of all the amazing benefits. If I'm not making juice out of it, I'm using it to treat burns or injuries, or I'm using them as a fertilizer, organic fertilizer, of course. So, but today what I want to do is make some organic fertilizer, and I'm going to show you guys how I did all of that. So after taking what I want, I'm just going to, oh my god, these guys, they weigh a lot. It is so heavy. So I'm going to be processing it here and also share some of the benefits while I cut through this aloe. By the way, this was so satisfying. I didn't want to stop. In fact, I wish I had more to cut through. So while I cut through these guys, I'm going to just share some of the benefits, some of the things that your soil will get out of this aloe. So using aloe vera as a fertilizer will promote plant growth because aloe vera encourages rapid root development. Aloe vera also improves the strength of plant cells. One thing I've noticed about aloe vera plants is that you would hardly or you would never see any aloe vera plant that is attacked by pest or disease. And that's because aloe vera is a natural pesticide on its own. Did you also know that aloe vera also improves growth performance in broiler chickens? Yes, it does. So if aloe vera is treating burns and injuries in humans, then imagine what it would do to plants. The quickest way to get this aloe vera into my soil as soon as possible would be to chop this into pieces like I'm doing and then blend them. After blending, I dilute with water and just pour over my soil or any area that I want in my garden. But this method is different from that method. I'm just going to cut this into pieces, and I'm also adding something to it, which is comfrey. Comfrey is another plant that if you're trying to grow organic, comfrey is a plant that you need in your garden. Comfrey is high in all the nutrients that your plant needs to grow: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. So I'm adding comfrey to this aloe because I want to get the best of everything. So if you are growing organic, comfrey is one plant you should have in your garden as well as aloe vera. So while I was cutting through this aloe vera and enjoying every bit of it, I cut myself in the process. But not to worry, I have aloe vera which will easily stop the bleeding and also heal my wound faster. At this point, I'm just playing with this aloe vera gel. That's all I'm doing. It's time for the next step. So I'm packing all of these aloe vera chunks and I'm just going to dump them in a bucket. I'm also going to be adding some rainwater and then some leaf mold. Now I'm going to add my comfrey leaves. They can be chopped, but I prefer not to, just a waste of time. They would decompose, they would dissolve very soon. So I'm also going to get a stone to press all of that in so that it will just stay in there. Then cover and keep for about 5 to 6 weeks, and then you can collect when you need 1 part aloe and comfrey organic fertilizer to 15 parts water. Dilute and water your plants with it.